Hey everyone, welcome back to Hearthstone. Today I'm showing off another new Knights of the Frozen Throne deck. This is what I've called Hollow Malygos. This was originally posted on Hearthstone by Void Object, who made a bunch of really cool decks actually. And this one is mostly about using Malygos and, where are they? Little razor petals to kill your opponent in pretty much 2 turns. It also combos really well with the new Death Knight. Oh shit, I just said the word death. This video has now been unmonetized. Damn it. Yeah, Valeera the Hollow, the new rogue Death Knight, with her passive hero power. I recorded a really good game. Don't actually use Valeera in it. But basically, you know, if you don't know, she has this little shadow reflection. When you play a card, it turns into a copy of that card. So you can get, it's just another way of getting more little razor petals. They do 1 damage, they're like 1 damage for 1 mana, but with Malygos they obviously do 6 damage, so you can kill your opponent pretty fast. And I think the actual deck list has Sherazin in it, and I still don't have Sherazin, so I originally put in Lillian Voss, because I have Lillian Voss. Awful card in this deck, does not work at all. I just really wanted to try and use it. Doesn't work, so I traded that out for a Violet Teacher, which works pretty well, because you have a lot of spells in this deck. We'll go through them. Backstab, oops, hello? Backstab. Like pretty much your win conditions in this deck are Malygos with like Eviscerate and Razor Petals, and then also Edwin. So backstabs for Edwin, Counterfeit Coin can set up Edwin or make your Razor Petals cost less. Prep, same thing. Shadow Step, same thing pretty much. Blood Mage Talonlos for a little bit more spell damage. Razor Petals just to either clear the board or deal like 7 or 9 damage to your opponent. Here we get the Razor Petals. They also combo well with like Van Cleef. This is just a little bit of draw. Mimic Pod, so you can hopefully get some more Razor Petals. Street Trickster, bit of a card that's like never seen play before. He's kind of cool. He's 0/7 for 3, so he kind of stays on the board for a long time. And he does have spell damage +1, so he works quite well with like Fan of Knives. He's a good board clear. We've gone over Violet Teacher. Zero Poisoned Mind, because one of his toxins is like deal 1 damage for 1, so that also works really well with Malygos. Also, he just gives you some cards for like Van Cleef. Vilespine Slayer, that is great to have on there. Catches an Auctioneer. You don't actually run out of cards too much in this deck, unless you're like playing out your combo. So I don't use them a ton, because usually you're saving up all your Razor Petals. But he's kind of good if you want to really cycle through your cards. We've got 1 Vanish, just because it is a great board clear. And then Malygos, Valeera the Hollow, and 2 Arcane Giants, because you played a lot of spells. So this is at 0/0 right now, because I just took out Lillian Voss and put in the Violet Teacher. So I think I've only played like 3 games with this deck, but the game I recorded was so good, and it just worked out so perfectly that I thought they would make it for the video, so let's check that one out. So this is at rank 9, and I'm actually pretty impressed at how well this works out. You can see Lillian Voss is still in there. We will keep the Backstab. I figure there's Lillian Voss. It's in my card, it's in my hand from the first turn of this game, and it literally never leaves it. Because it replaces all the spells in your hand. And the whole point is you're keeping the Razor Petals in your hand, so it just never works. I'm sure there's decks where Lillian can work if you're just playing like a Burgle Rogue or something. But it does not work in this deck. I think I'd like to play a deck that uses her though, because I do have her. And I don't really want to disenchant her, because she's only worth like 400, but I haven't used her at all yet. There's the Razor Petal Lasher. So I was really debating whether I should Shadow Step it back, but I think I decided what I can do is next turn I can attack with it for 2 damage, and then Shadow Step it back and play it again. Just gotta hope that old Queenie here doesn't have a Shadow Word Pain. Oh no, a Shadow Word Pain. How did I know? But luckily, hey look, second Razor Petal Lasher. But this time I've learned, fuck it, I'll just take it back. And now, here we are with 3 of our Razor Petals already. And really, how many do you need altogether? If you have Malygos out for like both turns, you only need 6 Razor Petals. And that's if they're at full health. There's Lillian Voss, useless. So I figure we're probably playing like the Big Boys Priest. But then it brings out this fella, Ego Boy. Something in like, did you fuck up? Did you like make a really weird deck list? But I think what this is actually like a stealing priest, like a burgle priest. Could have played Lillian Boss there, but I just won't because I don't want the battle cry, so it's just such a dead card in this deck. Okay, that's enough about Lillian Boss though. Next turn, we don't have a turn at all, because obviously we're not going to play Lillian. Can't play Gadgets in yet. Need to keep all the Razor Petals, and we can't trigger the combo on Vilespine Slayer. So there's literally no turn. So I think we're going to attack the face for one, and then re-equip the daggers. I'm really thinking this one out, apparently.
Justice is mine.
I think I was contemplating killing it off with the Razor Petals, but really need those for the combo. It works really well as well because Malygos is like 4 attack, so Priest can't kill it very easily. I guess Mage and Shaman can with like Hex and Polymorph. What's the play here? Is this the Street Trickster? Yeah, I couldn't have played Gadgets and Auctioneer because he would have killed it and kept his Ego Boy alive. Every time I play Street Trickster, people usually mouse over it because they're like, what the fuck is this card? Never seen it before. I had to double check what it was when I saw it in the deck list. Next turn we're probably going to play Auctioneer. Wow, he got Mimic Pod. It's a Burgle Priest. It is kind of a cool little deck. I haven't played the new version of it yet. Boy, he's really buffing that guy up. Oh my god. Who is the rogue now? Oh, there goes Street Trickster. Oh god, do we just play it? No, what we can do is we can raise a pedal to the face and then Vilespine Slayer it. Which works well because he's actually put 2 Power Word Shields into this guy.
My hand is full.
And we also made him burn a card. So that also worked out very well. We probably figured there's no way I was going to kill it that turn, so he could be safe getting up to 9 cards. But he wasn't. That was an interesting play for rank 9. Especially when he probably should have seen Auctioneers coming out at some point. Or like a Sherazin. Probably wouldn't expect his Errol. I don't even really need it for the draw, because you see your hand does kind of fill up. But what we can start doing is just Fan of Knives for 2 cards, which is quite good. Then we've got Prep, and the Counterfeit Coin, so we're that much closer to the combo. Which means on turn 9, we can play Malygos and 2 of the Razor Petals. Take the extra draw, and then we can actually just kill this guy. We get even more Razor Petals. We've already used all of the Auctioneer that we need, and we already have a second one. So we can actually just trade this one away. And we've totally like refilled our hand. With probably the most valuable cards in the deck. We actually have everything from the combo here. So I think next turn we can just start doing it. We can Malygos, 1 Razor Petal, Counterfeit Coin, another Razor Petal. Then we don't actually have the 3rd Razor Petal anymore. So probably next turn, I think we'll do like, we'll play... Okay, I'm not sure what we're doing anymore. I think it's probably Thalnos. Thalnos into Vilespine Slayer and Razor Petal Lasher, I think. And there we go. 9 cards. And now next turn we can do Malygos and 3 Razor Petals. Burn another card, nice. And also if we can keep Thalnos alive, then that's, what, 7 damage Razor Petals? Not that it matters from 25 health, I don't think. And Drake, yep. But I don't think it matters, because we're not attacking anymore. Shit, there goes Errol. We're going into it. And there's 6 damage. Then we coin into another one. And we prep. Kind of waste 2 mana, but like that's what it's really there for. And now he's down to 9 health. And we can do 6 damage next turn. So that's it. And we're a little bit stuck actually. Hopefully Mimic Pod could help us out. We only have 1 Razor Petal volley left to give us more Razor Petals. Other than that, it's just eviscerate. Pretty much. Or Valeera the Hollow, I guess, would work. And Arcane Giant, but that would take another turn. We've only got 10 cards in the deck anyway, so it's probably okay. And that was his whole turn. And luckily I just draw Eviscerate. So it was pretty close actually. But I thought that showed off the deck really well. Didn't show off Valeera the Hollow, but you kind of get how she works. She makes your hero have stealth for a turn as well, which is kind of nice. I was pretty impressed I won that at rank 9 because I haven't played this deck too much. Yeah, that's a neat little deck. And I think this is me going, alright, fuck this Lillian boss, don't need it. So we'll take her out. Gone. And then the Violet, whatever the fate thing goes in. But yeah, that was a neat, very, very fun little Rogue Death Knight. Oh shit, unmonetized again. Rogue Death Knight, Knights of the Frozen Throne. Miracle? Is it Miracle? I don't think so. It's just like, it's a fun Malygos deck. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!